pleasure to welcome you to this lovely, wonderful, exciting program, the Yomi Davis Conversation. And here I usually host guests, people who have something to tell you about their lives, about their careers, about their professions, about their vocations. And on the show with me today is a lady of many parts, someone I would call a lady about town, positively about town. You will get to know what I mean by that in the course of the program. But see, one thing is this about this, my guest. Since I gave her the date for this show, I've been thinking of how I will introduce her on this show. Up until now, I still don't know how to introduce her. But my guest is here. Beautiful, good-looking, radiant, glamorous, elegant Becky.
Sir.
Who are you?
Okay. Good evening, sir. First of all, I really want to appreciate you for giving me this platform. It's a privilege, honestly, because Here and There, to be on Here and There, is a big deal. Clock it. Okay, my name is Oladimeji Becky, popularly known as Queen Becky Berry. And who is Queen Becky Berry? Queen Becky Berry is an actress. She's a musician. She's a skit maker. She's a producer. She's an OAP. She's an entrepreneur, and she's a philanthropist.
You see what I'm talking about. How did I introduce someone like this? She's into so many things. And you see, every year she engages in all of this. Because we'll be talking about a show that is coming up later this year, in October precisely.
Yeah.
But before we get to that, she has told you who she is. So where do we start from? That's another problem. Which part of you did I? Okay, bye, Becky. Bye.
Okay, sir.
You are a Nollywood actress?
Yes, sir.
Did you say you sing?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm a skit maker.
You are a skit maker.
I'm an OAP.
I'm not so happy.
Yeah, I'm a producer.
How did you get into all this that you're doing? What was the genesis?
Okay, actually, a lot of people has been asking me that question, and in all sincerity, I'll tell you I don't know. But aside that, another thing I can say that about how I got into all of these things is also hustling led me to this path, because I graduated from Lautech. I studied agri-economics and extension, and I never studied mass comm, so I can say it categorically that also led me here. That time when I was trying to find my path, I discovered that I had so many talents. I know I can sing. I know I can act, because naturally I love acting. In fact, the whole of me is acting. I know I can act and all of that. So it all started like a joke, as it was a joke actually. Some of my friends that maybe they are doing skit or something, I'll join them. Becky, you can do this one. Yes, now I can do it now. And before you know it, I'll do it, and they'll be like, wow, so you are really good at this thing. Then my boss, Wole Agba, I featured in most of his skits back then, at least during when IPM started newly. I always feature in virtually all his skits then. So he was one that called me one day, and it was like, he named me Omoya Becky actually. So he just said, Omoya Becky, I'm like, I'm acting already. He said, no, that I don't just want you to think that because you know how to act, that he wants me to go and learn more about acting. Which I was like, jokingly, I will still say it jokingly. I got the form to a theater school. Then I went to a theater school, and I can tell you that going to the theater school opened more doors for me, more opportunities, and all of that. So, and for the, in fact, I did not, all of these things I'm doing, I didn't learn it. Being an OAP, being a singer, I can just say that they are inbuilt. Because I didn't go to school I did not attend any musical school. I did not attend any journalism school, school of journalism. I did not. And
it's like you are developing yourself.
Yes, so to say, yeah. Because the moment I discovered that, okay, I can do this, then all I did was work more on those things that I discovered I can do. So I just work more on it. I try to move closer to the people that are in that field. Yeah. Like, for instance, my boss, thank you, sir. I remember that time that, sir, I have a program. I think I can do this. I like, really? Okay, let's bring you on board. That's an example. And you can testify to that. You can testify to that. Okay. So like that. Yeah. So you gave me a platform. So you can relate with that, for example. So, and being a singer too, I just look up to some beautiful singers out there, and I'll just like, it's not cliche because I don't even know how to cliche, but I just admire what they do and try to see how to follow the same path too. And I think that's what I did.
So let me also ask this: what drives you? You discovered yourself, you discovered that you could do so many things, and you try to do them, try your hands on them, and you move with people who could also help you to develop your interest in those areas.
Yeah.
But what's your drive, and what's your strength?
Okay, yeah. I'll start with the drive. Yeah. Looking back to my childhood, growing up, I grew up in a family that was filled with love, support, and but when my father died, it was as if everything went down with him. So we had no support, we had no help. You understand? So seeing my mom struggle to raise us and went through a whole lot to raise us, I told myself that no, this is not going to be my lifestyle. No. I refuse to go through the same shit she went through. Sorry for using that word, because truly she went through a lot of shit. So because I told myself from the very beginning that no, I wasn't going, this cannot be my story, and it won't. So that was actually my drive. Because I remember when I left home, I'm not sure you've heard of that story before. I've said it on one or two platforms. I left home like that. They thought I was dead, because as at then there was no phone to reach out to me. So I left immediately. I finished secondary school, because then there was no, even to pay for NECO form, there was no family that came through to support them. One day I was just like, family they know now. So I didn't know if it was a bad spirit. I didn't know if it was the spirit of God. I didn't know what. I can't say this is it. In my mind, I'm just like, this is it. I'm leaving. And I left without destination. I went to a place I don't even know anybody there, and that was the beginning of my journey. And I feel like my determination then that no, I wasn't going to sit down and watch my mom suffer or go through the same thing she went through. So I think that was my drive, and I still have that drive till now. I don't want to fail. I don't want to, and coupled with the fact that I made a lie. I used to be a very stubborn child. Among my siblings, I don't know if I'm still, but I was the most stubborn among my siblings. So, like the English people say that the rejected stone. Yeah, I don't want to use the word rejected stone, but ojora, like they did not know that something good will come out of my Nazareth because I was too stubborn. I wasn't showing anything that will make you think of my new future. I was stubborn. Mi ń gbọ́rọ̀. So ibi tó ní kí n má lọ yẹn ni màá fẹ́ lọ, and that was how it all began.
Adventurous?
Very, very, extremely. Extremely. So just because I didn't want to go through what we went through, what my mother went through, that was the primary drive, let me use that word. Then coupled with the fact that a lot of people felt that, oh my, forget it, yeah. So I was like, hey, they married.
But today the story has changed.
They have seen it, and they are still seeing it, and they will still see it.
Okay. So we thank God for that.
Every day. Every day.
So now you are into so many things. A woman of many parts, a lady of many parts. But what is your strength?
My strength.
People need your best.
I know. I'm just trying to check. Because to be honest, I have strength in all I do. But I think I'll pick acting. Yeah. That has been
Because
there.
all of you is acting.
Because
I've seen that a lot.
Yeah.
when we interact.
I can be dramatic though. Yeah, because before Becky, the OAP, Becky the singer, Becky I'll say singing and acting, those were there from the very, very beginning. Every other thing was acquired along the line. Yeah. So I'll say singing and acting.
Your involvement with Nollywood. Let's talk about that. How much success can you say you've made in the Nollywood actors? Who are your role models?
Where do I start from? Okay, let me start with the first question. That I feel like success is actually not measured by how much money you've made or how much cars or houses you've acquired. A lot of people actually see it as success. I won't dispute that. Yeah, it's success. But however, my own definition cannot be measured with how much money I've made in the industry or from the industry. I would say the numbers of people or lives that have impacted, the ones that have not, come out to say it yet, and the ones that, would still tell me to my face that, no, Queen, thank you. Because of this platform, I would say that's me being successful. That shows that I'm doing something. That shows that I'm doing something great. Like I can remember I was invited as a guest speaker to an event, being an actor, and I was asked to talk on some certain things. And at the end of that day, at the end of the event, a lady walked up to me and was like, I really want to be like you. You don't know me, don't be like me, Lofa. So because of that English, you want to be like me? Think twice. So she collected my contact, then we started talking from there. And one day she just told me, I want to do this and that, Keniko. And I did, and I just called someone and linked them together, and today the rest is history. She always said that, thank God for meeting you. And what made that happen? Because of my platform as an actress. That was why they called me. So, and I've seen different cases like that, and that makes me feel successful. Trust me, it's not because of the number of cars or the money I have in my account. So that's me being successful, because There are so many people that has that car, that name, even that fame, and there is nothing good to write home. I mean, they have nothing good to write home about. So that's my home.
Wọ́n sọ wípé àwọn actress wọ́n máa ń make it ju àwọn actors lọ, and I'm using Nigerian situation as a test case now. It was a controversy at the point.
Yeah.
A lot of these Nollywood stars, male Nollywood stars, don't make it like the female stars. In your own view, kí ló rò wípé ó jẹ́ reason nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn? Adetiri àwọn jẹ́ pé male actors wọ́n jọ fantastic. Wá ló dé tó jẹ́ pé àwọn obìnrin wọ́n dẹ̀ máa fantastically wealthy. I mean, àwọn female fantastically wealthy. Àwọn stars tó kùnrin tó dẹ̀ ní brain tó ní good, I mean, fantastic too, but nothing to show really.
Well, this is what I was saying. Okay, màá sọ. Okay, Sojú Abẹ́níkò, okay. Ìkan tẹ́mi máa sọ ni pé ní orí ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn, it's not only in the theatre industry, it's not only the actress. I feel like it's a general terms or general belief that women tend to get favored more than men. Let's use general terms now. Even in other sectors, banking sectors, or even kí obìnrin máa ṣe bricklayer, she still get more favored than the men. So it's not just in the theatre industry. So nǹkan tẹ́mi dẹ̀ tún rí ni pé, you know, being an actress and the fact that as obìnrin Ọlọ́run kọ́ dédé fi kíní yẹn sí wa lára, it's just natural. You understand? So it's not just about the talent sometimes. That's why most obìnrin would, you know, work on their body and all of that. So in the industry, sometimes you don't have to be talented, just be good. No, but you know, sir, you don't want to touch this coco. You don't want us to touch this. Let us not touch this coco, because the less you see, I mean the more you see, the less the hair. Thank you. Men too.
But you know what? I can't agree more. You see, I want to believe what you said, and I'm happy you brought that out, because the reason why it's the question it's been a controversial issue over time, and it is obvious too that you see a lot of guys who are good, talented, but not much, you know, in terms of
favor.
But the truth of the matter is that favor is there for female folks. For women, God has put that there. That's true. Now, nígbà tí obìnrin bá ti ní natural endowment yẹn, they really need to do untoward things, because nǹkan tó mìíràn ni pé even obìnrin ò bá tiẹ̀ ṣe what is not, there's something endowed in her that will make her excel if she handles herself well.
Can I say something? I think I understand where you're driving at, but you see, in our industry, it's deeper than you think. To be honest, theatre, Nollywood industry is deeper than you think. That your talent alone cannot sustain you. In fact, even your beauty and your natural endowed body self, if care is not taken, it will not still sustain you. So you see successful, well, people say successful, but in me, I know what I look out for before calling someone successful. Yeah. Like for instance, my father, he never had billions when he died, and people thought he had millions, which he never did. So in the industry, sir, I'm really trying to watch my words, like, do you understand? But it's deeper than you think. If it's just about talent, I should be farther than this. If it's just about the talent, there are so many people that senior me with everything in this industry that should have gone further. You understand? You just have to check and balance. You want to dine with the devil, you go and build yourself a long spoon. That is it. It's as simple as that. A lot of our actors, actresses, not just the female folks alone, even the men, they do a whole lot. They go through a whole lot. They do a whole lot just to belong, just to maintain stardom, or just to, reach to that stardom and all of that. So that's why I tell people, if you see that some actors are not where you feel they should be because you feel like, oh yeah, they are talented and all of that. All I will just tell you is that our industry is extremely deep.
I can understand your point. Now, let's go to this show that you always organize.
Okay.
And that one's coming up in October. Yeah. What inspired it?
Yes. Well, what inspired it? Between me and you, I don't know. Laughter Fest with Becky Berry. Well, I'm a kind of person that loves to bring people together. I love to see people laugh, irrespective of what you're going through or what is going on. I love to be in the same space with people and we are just cracking ourselves up and we are just laughing. I think, let me just say, maybe that should be what inspired me anyways. I love to see people together. So then I would say that, when I started, I just considered the whole thing going on in the country, and I'm like, okay, if it's just for 2 hours, 3 hours, that I can make people in my own little way forget about the situations or their challenges. I know that there's every possibility that the moment they go out of that hall, they might, go back to factory settings. But at least for a few hours, you have your peace to yourself. You're seeing something different. You're seeing different activity. You're seeing your faves. You're seeing a whole lot, And for that moment, though to bá jáde no ko guarantee be me go. Even me the organizer o mo be me go jẹ gbèsè. Do you understand? But I just my hope, my happiness is that for that few hours you're genuinely happy. There is no way when you are amidst comedians, and twali to my comedians in Ibadan, they are doing amazing jobs. You cannot be with them and still remember you are owing. Though the moment you leave them, your brain will still reset that So I think that's the idea behind the Laughter Fest.
Many shows have you done now?
In Ibadan, I've done 3 editions back to back. In Abuja, I've had 3 editions too. But in Ibadan, 3 editions, and this is going to be the 4th edition.
How do you get your acts together? How do you get your guest performers? How do you get about? I know, of course, you won't belong to them before you can your shows. But, and like, how much does it normally cost to put this together?
Off mic. I'm joking. Okay. Let me start with the first question. How do I get my artists? Like I said, kudos and shout out to all the comedians in Ibadan, all my bosses. Because so far I'm the only female amongst them. In Oyo State, as of today, in Ibadan, I'm still the only female hosting a comedy show. So I'm still the only female comedian, not female comedian per se, because of course we have different female comedians, but that is hosting a show,
Yeah.
not gig, not at a lounge, a big show. Cut my flowers for me. So I would say that
I know last year's one was great.
you have always been present and you have always been a part of Laughter Fairs actually. So I would say that when I started, or when I intend to, go into this Laughter Fairs of a thing, I just spoke to one of my boss. And note, I am not a stand-up comedian. I just wanted to be one now. Because let me use my life to crack joke. I was just a skit maker. And I approached one of my boss and I'm like, Oga, can you money idea buy? Buy. Okay, and he was like, okay, kiloro. Okay, nko buy ni mo buy ni mo she. Money bo she wa sorry mini, but how is going to be or what is going to take, I don't know. But this is the idea I had. And that my boss was like, MC22, that's his name. And he was like, Becky Berry, it's a good idea. Let's do it. I'll call this my guy. I'll call this my guy. I'll call this my guy. You understand? So he would just put a call. Labaja, I have this my mama here. She wants to do clinic or clinic. I'll send your number to her. She will call you. So the moment he sent the number of that comedian to me, I will not start calling the person. I'll keep in touch. Everybody's my Oga. Oga mi sa agbatola angbole o, omo yin ni mi o, I'll check in. But the acceptance, God abeg. Wọ́n wò pé because I'm a female, wọ́n wò pé kini, who is she?
I got people to bring man get money. So what's your plan there?
The likes of MC Ambassador, Baba Soji, Rapping Daddy, MC 3310, Olukoni, all of them, they just, I was accepted and they rallied around me. Wọ́n jẹ́ kójú tì mí, and èmi kẹ̀dẹ̀ tẹ́ pé kì í ṣe pé mo kọ̀ láìdíà ni mi mọ bó ṣe ń ṣe, and they've been in the game. So you even think me mọ nǹkan rárá, because to the smallest thing I will ask them, ọ̀gá báwo ni kì í ṣe ṣe, ọ̀gá báwo la ṣe bá ṣe lé, ọ̀gá kìíní rà wọ́n ní Queen Becky Berry, ọ̀gá ṣòyìn ni o, ẹ gbàgbé mi kọ́ láìdíà ni o, ṣòyìn ni o, ẹ máa yanjú ẹ̀ ń gbà yẹn, ẹ bá ti fẹ́ kójú tì ẹ máa wò mí ràn gbà yẹn. And they all stood by me, and the rest is history now. And wọ́n ṣe ń pọ̀n mi náà.
You go to more observe, at least you don't train it, but the fourth one is coming in October. To God's glory, we've been part of the 3 that we held. What to more observe is that every show is an improvement on the past one.
Yeah.
Every show is bigger than the previous one.
Yeah.
And I'm saying it to your credit.
Thank you, sir.
Because I at least not the first one,
the first,
third
second
one.
Yeah.
So what's the fourth one going to be like?
The fourth one, you asked the question before I answered this. You said, how much do I spend?
Yes.
I said,
I thought you said,
imagine open my Destiny Helper might be listening now. I spent minimum of 6 million on the shows, and you would agree with me.
Yeah.
You that have attended it before you pay for all alone. Pay for sound, publicity, billboards, equipment, artists, and all of that. I spend it. So just to answer that.
Last year was Togo.
Yeah.
I used the main hall.
Main hall, Togo, yeah.
And that was huge.
So, yeah.
And the attendance was
impressive. Despite the fact that 2 major events happened that day. I was even shocked that I was able to get that attendance. Para Awards, Alariwo was same day. Babatumishe's live in concert was the same day. If I knew that Babatumishe, I know you're hearing me. If I knew that your show would be that day, but I'm postponed and in case you're hearing this thing, you do me strong thing, But thank God, thank you. In fact, I was.
Your work for this years now to know if yours will clash with others.
I beg go all of you. October 11 is my day. Ejo, I beg in the name of God, give me that day. Give me that day. you wan do burial, you wan do wedding, you wan do kẹfẹ yí èyàn òkú padà gan ẹ̀sùn give me that day mo ti mú dé gbogbo ayé ń gbọ́ o here and there October 11 give me that day kọ́lọ́pàá tó kọ́ everybody.
ọ̀rọ̀ ti jáde.
ọ̀rọ̀ ti jáde àṣẹ ti tẹ̀lé. So for this year's edition, like you asked, like the theme, this is me. It's going to be more of me. You're going to see me in another dimension. You're going to see Queen Becky Berry in another form. You'll be shocked, you'll be surprised. I know a lot of people say, Queen Becky Berry, I should be actress now, I should be on. Don't worry. Just come. I will not tell you, I will not give you expo, but just come. The theme is this is me. You remember the last one, Power Bike brought me in. You don't know if Jet.
I was going to talk about
the previous one, Eyo from Lagos brought me in. So why will I tell you what will bring me in this time around? You don't know if it's Keno.
My pray, Michael Jackson, you should come back. Will be sent from the sky.
Why are you leaking the secret now? Daddy, for gbogbo now.
You more. Oh God.
Man need láti improvise. Captain Temperature. Iṣẹ́ ti cast. I need láti improvise. Bí ọ̀fẹ́, ọ̀fẹ́ gbé mi wọlé.
So this year's event is coming up on October 11th.
Yes, sir.
It's all about you.
Yeah.
But you still have some.
Definitely. Okay. We have lots of amazing artists, comedians, singers, rappers. They are coming.
Okay. Venue?
MAF 21 Event Center, Ring Road, Ibadan.
When was your last show in Abuja?
That was 2014. That was my last show. Because I came back to Ibadan 2016, and that was 2 years after I had my last show.
What
can I do?
Now that can be a question on you.
Okay, sir.
Yes, you get support from people with whom you are in the same industry that are not just of it. How much support do you get from your husband?
Wait. Darling, if you're watching this, if you're talking to Alodoku, you need talking to Alodoku. My darling husband, those are already talk. I know you watch it. I'm feeling that. You see, God is my number one support. Then my God on earth, my darling husband, his support is extreme. I don't even know how to. You see, not just about the financial aspect, but the fact that he allowed me spread my wings. We just talked about so many things that I do. It wouldn't have been possible if not for his support. He is my number one critic. The movie I produced last, I remembered when my editor sent me the preview copy. I watched it with my husband, and it was that, and I'm like, darling, how far? He was like, you did well. Once he said you did well, I don't care about what any other body said, because I know he doesn't joke with. He won't lie. There was a movie I acted, so I was watching it on YouTube, and I showed him that particular scene, and he was like, "Ṣé bó ṣe ń play ro? Ṣé bí ṣe máa ń ṣe kíní lélẹ́yìn ni? No, ó yẹ kó ṣe kíní jù ẹ lọ." I'm like, because that scene was, me hugging a man that was supposed to be my boyfriend in that movie. So I was just hugging one guy. I was not like, won't she be any pay? So once he mentioned it, I knew that, okay, next time, we'll do you ganyo. So he's my number one critic. If I do it well, he will tell me. Tobaku Diekato, he will tell me. And this is someone that once my proposal comes out, is the first person that will tell me, oh, I'm 5 one. or you tell me, oh yeah, lagbaja, oh yeah, losibi, oh yeah, losibi. How many men, God, how many men? You know, my job evolves around men, evolves around guys. I go to location where opposite gender don't work. The only thing is concerned about is hope you are fine. Ṣé tọ́jú ẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ yẹn, ṣé wà okay, ṣé ibi tó fi yín sí, ṣé kò sẹ́fọ̀n ń bẹ̀, ṣé kò ṣe kinní kan. Those were the things that kept me going, because I have his support, maximum support. If a man push me, he allowed me to spread my wings. He's not the type of person that you want to spread your wings. My husband is someone that I want to fly. He will just tell you how high do you want to go, darling. Thank you. No, thank you. Honestly, I'll always say it. Anywhere I go, I always make people. It's not just me telling him thank you behind closed doors. I have to let people know that no, you're seeing Queen Becky Berry doing falafolo everywhere, going up and down. If this man did not allow me, he will bring his friends. Yes. So I can't be with someone else other than him. But thank you, Daddy. What you're doing. So he's been extremely supportive.
Ooh, yeah. I wish you happy birthday. Ooh, yeah. Very, very many happy returns. Ooh, yeah. I wish you happy birthday. Ooh, yeah. Very, very many happy returns. Once in a year, and I know you want to celebrate. Ooh, yeah. I wish you happy birthday. Ooh, yeah. Very, very many happy returns. Ooh, yeah. I wish you happy birthday. Ooh, yeah. Very, very many happy returns.
So the show is coming up October 11. There. So how well are you preparing for it now? What's the preparation like?
You see, preparation, there is no preparation without money. Once you see cash like this, you can plan an event within 1 month. Within 3 weeks, you can plan an event. You can imagine me running a task at an event to 4 months. Because I've not started calling you by 12 a.m. They might expect to call you. Prepare, mind you. That's part of preparation. So, but aside that, my artists are, some of them are confirmed already. We still have just few more to go to confirm, because of course we have to, inform them, ensure that they are free for that day before you confirm them. So at least like 60% of my artists are confirmed already. So as a matter of fact, preparation law, every other thing's in law. Very soon jingle will be out, and main graphics will be out soon, very, very soon, as a matter of fact. So
you've been spreading your wings, as you said. Have you spread your wings abroad beyond Nigeria?
Well, maybe destiny helper me I have not. I intend to. I hope to. I'm hoping that someday or very soon.
People out there who appreciate what you do, who can always be this these things that you're doing.
Yeah.
I believe so. So
Because you believe so, I believe so too. Because Uncle believes so, I believe so too. I join my faith with yours.
okay, now if we have people who are watching you, hearing you now, and they feel like wanting to support this project, how can they reach you?
My phone number.
Yes.
Thank you, sir. My phone number. I will even call one so that when you see mix up, I have like 3, but I'll call one. Before they say no, no, just one, let me call. 090 58 12 3335. 090 58 12 3335. Lagos. 090 58 12 3335. That is my phone number. Okay. Support me.
Ìbáníkà béèrè pé ó pẹ́ tá a ti kúrò látijọ́. Ọmọ mi pé látijọ́ máa surface again. Mi ti lọ sí mi ti fẹ́ ká tó yẹn. Ìyẹn sílẹ̀ pé mi.
Okay. Èmi gan miss látijọ́.
He has a show on radio called Látijọ́, you know.
A fantastic program.
That show is wonderful. I mean, I love the show. She endeavors to bring a lot of people on the show. People, I mean, Nollywood guys.
Nollywood, thespians, old people. Yeah.
Okay. You come my guest again. before the after first.
No problem, sir.
No, we'll host you again.
Okay, sir.
We are getting close to it.
Okay, sir.
Movies mi ló ti ṣe tó yẹ tiẹ̀.
Tó jẹ́ tèmi, like 2. Though I've had lots of skits.
Okay, kids. Okay,
Lots of skits.
Okay.
But a movie that is mine, like 2.
Featuring so many.
Yeah,
others.
definitely.
Okay.
So many.
Let's talk about your channels too, where people can reach you. You know.
Okay.
You have a YouTube channel.
I have a YouTube channel, and that's Queen Becky Berry TV.
Queen Becky Berry TV.
Yeah, my Facebook, Oladimeji Omolayo Becky. That's my Facebook. My Instagram, Queen Becky Berry, and my TikTok, Queen Becky Berry.
So, Queen Becky
Berry.
Berry, it's nice having you on this show.
Thank you so much for having me.
I think our viewers have enjoyed listening to you.
I know.
You've shown them that you are indeed an actor. So once again, I want to thank you for coming.
Thank you. In fact, I'm so excited to be on Here and There. Wow.
So I look forward to meeting you again on this show very soon.
I look forward to that.
All right. So that's the size of our package this time around. It's been wonderful being on the show with a wonderful lady like Queen Becky Berry. I'll be with you again some other time. My name is Yomi Davis. God bless you.